John,
have
look what she has.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
So some of these have gone by since I've you know, but there's a good idea of what they are, and I'll explain them.
Wow.
And so what I did when I used to have lots of time before I took over this program, which I now teach 7th and 8th graders, and I'm running the entire program. I used to have time to like work a couple hours a day, and I would just like, oh, hey, what do I do now? I will put, and so I have my little to-dos, and each one of the gardens are named garden. So this is called, this is part of the garage, front porch border patio, the patio garden. So the patio garden, and that includes that little. I kept expanding things, you know. I kept expanding things. When we bought the house, the bones were here, in that many of the shrubs were already planted. So, but there were no perennials. So there's a lot of ground cover and shrubs, and it was, you know, that was a really great starting point. And I'll get to that, but that's called the border garden. Different exposures, and I don't know how much you know about gardening. Are you a beginner? Or...
Well, and this being on the
I'm
this end,
total beginner.
Okay.
So yes, put it on the total beginner because I have more than John does. But.
Okay, but you're in that, you know, thing.
Come on, Linda.
So I just told, you know, and I just have different.
I am
things
never
here.
selling my house. I don't have books like this.
I know.
Everything in order.
I also have, I think I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I really want to keep this information, but I do have a card on all of the plants.
Oh wow.
So if you wanna,
she is like look at him nodding. He's like, yeah,
yes, okay,
yeah,
but
yes.
Probably. But you know, most people don't do that. It's just because I'm.
That's wonderful.
I just love it. Now this patio garden, I worked really hard on getting this ground cover. These are called steppables. You can step on them and it doesn't kill them. But it just looks pretty. It's really lovely. I usually spend maybe 10 minutes a day pulling out the weeds on it. And that's why I thought it would be interactive, that we could just, I mean, I could just say, okay, that's the
Well, that's
weed,
funny
you
because
know,
that's actually what I was doing on my packet before I came over. I was talking on the phone and I was like,
exactly. Now, this type of, in the
Persistence and twists.
yes, definitely take that out.
Yeah.
That's one of those. See that little, there's one little ball in here, and this little crabgrass comes in. So that kind of thing, and I just pull it out. I'm trying to get it to go all the way over there, and we're still not over there yet. So this stuff doesn't really belong there, but it didn't look too bad, so I kind of left it there. And as this stuff goes over, I know it depends on what you want to do. It's maintenance, you might want to just put gravel in there. And my guys that come in and do the lawn, took me 2 years to train them not to come up here with the weed whacker. In between here, and so they thought, oh my God, it's a weed, it's good.
Who are the folks that you get help with?
We use, I'll give you his name, Richard Andrade. What's his company's name? Grounds Management. Yeah, it's really great. I would also suggest, I'll give you the name of our arborist, which this last couple of years we've kind of not used him that much because there's been a little problem with money. So, but he's great, and the trees are as much a part of the landscape as anything else. They're fabulous trees. They're they need to be nurtured just like we do the perennials, you know. Okay, I'm getting. Okay, this is Artemisia. It's a spring blooming perennial. You can cut it back. I'm going to recommend a really great book to use.
Okay.
Because Coldwell-Banker.
Perennial
So if you
All-Stars,
could
something like
find
that. It
one.
tells you
Yep.
how to tidy up your perennials.
Okay.
It's really easy. I usually cut this back by a third after it blooms, and then by this time it's back up again. I didn't do that this year, and so
And what is this?
flopping. It is a
Cool.
and this is a Annabelle hydrangea.
Okay.
And everything's kind of droopy right now because it's hot.
Yeah.
But so it needs it goes all the way back to the ground. You know, after it, you know, in the fall, you take it all the way down. It's one of those ones that go all the way down to the ground. And I'm just feeling like I don't think that was an Artemisia.